Okay. So Claire, whenever you're ready to share your screen and do your presentation.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Really appreciate the opportunity to speak with you guys today about what we're doing here at St. Margaret's House. I have a brief PowerPoint presentation to share with you, and I am absolutely available to answer any questions, or hopefully answer all of your questions. My occupancy and compliance manager is not able to join me today, so I'm going to be doing it solo. So let me get started with sharing my screen. Let's see how this goes. Okay, you should all be able to see that. As I say, my name is Claire Garrett. I'm the executive director of St. Margaret's House. St. Margaret's House is an affordable housing community in Lower Manhattan, and we are currently in the process of opening our wait list. And that's my reason for being here today with you, to share with you about how that process goes. And if any of you are interested in applying for housing here, or if you know anyone who is in need of housing, you can share this information with them. The mission of St. Margaret's House is to enable a community of older adults and disabled individuals to live in a secure environment that fosters independence, mutual respect, and dignity. We are sponsored by Trinity Church Wall Street, which is not that far from us. We are located at 49 Fulton Street in Lower Manhattan. We are a Section 8 HUD property, opened in 1981. We have 249 units on 20 floors. We do not have any parking lot, so we're just a building. We have 226 one-bedrooms and 23 two-bedrooms. And of the 249 units, 31 units are for mobility impaired people. As of July, this past month, we have an average head of household age of 80. We are at 100% occupancy. The number on our wait list via the 2017 lottery, which is the last time that we opened our wait list, is 40. And we anticipate that number to go a little bit lower this month. We have about 343 residents, 10 staff members, 2 of whom live here. And we also have a service coordinator. In recent times, we have made several improvements and upgrades to the building. As you can imagine, being a building that was built in 1981, there's a lot of things that can break down and fail or need to be upgraded. So we've done several things recently to help improve the security and safety of our building. We have overhauled our fire safety system. We've replaced our boilers. We run on gas here. We have modernized our elevators. We've improved accessibility in our mobility impaired units, widened the doorways to the bathrooms, have better systems in the apartment for the mobility impaired folks. And we have upgraded our electrical system. In addition, we have replaced all of the residential windows, which number about 900. We've replaced our lower roof, our dining room roof, our former dining room roof. We have had extensive facade work done. Those of you who are familiar with New York City know that it's really important to keep up with our local law 11 rules about facades. So we have done that. We have replaced our main roof and our 15th floor terrace. And we've also improved the sidewalks outside of our building. Currently underway, we have redesigned and are under construction to make a beautiful resident space of our former kitchen and dining room area, which is about 1/3 of our footprint. It's a huge space, and we are really looking forward to opening that up in the fall. During the pandemic, many of our activities and programs, as I'm sure you all experienced at RSS, were suspended or put on hold, and we have done the same. And we are just now, frankly, getting back into our life enrichment programming, which would include art classes and chair yoga and Tai Chi. We have a silk flower creation class, and we always celebrate Lunar New Year here. We have a resident run ballroom dance program. And we also offer a variety of wellness education. Recently, we did breast cancer awareness and also colorectal cancer awareness. Few words about our community and our neighborhood. We have 24/7, 365 front desk security. So that means you can call St. Margaret's House at 2 o'clock in the morning and a real live person is going to answer. This is really important for us. And we think that it's an invaluable service to the community and to our residents. New York Presbyterian Hospital is about a 3-minute walk away. Walgreens is across the street. Key Food Market is next door. And the FDNY Engine 6 station is also about 3 minutes away, right across from the hospital. And we also are easily accessible by all major New York City transportation, including the ACE 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, the M15 bus line, and we also are very close to the PATH trains to New Jersey. That's just to give you an idea of where we are located relative to the city, in case you're not familiar with Lower Manhattan. The market rents are the rents that are set by HUD. We are a HUD property, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. So as of March, our 1-bedroom value of the apartment is $3,600 with a utility allowance of $45. And our 2-bedroom apartments are valued at $4,900 with a utility allowance of $68. The utility allowance means that that is taken off the rent for the individuals who live in those respective apartments. St. Margaret's House pays for gas and hot water, and the resident pays for electricity, cable, phone, etc. This is always of great interest to folks because when you're trying to figure out whether or not you qualify to live at St. Margaret's House, these are the important numbers. For a 1-bedroom unit, the maximum income limit thresholds as of May 15, 2023 is $79,200 for one person and $90,500 for 2 persons in a 1-bedroom. In a 2-bedroom, household size of 3 would be $101,800. What HUD does to calculate the monthly rent is they will take this number, say, for example, 79.2, and the resident will pay no more than 30% of this dollar amount per month. We typically don't have more than 3 people living in any unit at any given time. So these are the numbers that are most relevant to the people who live at St. Margaret's House. And these guidelines and these numbers change every year. They never go down, they always go up. So the lottery process, we are engaged right now in opening our wait list, which is the reason why I'm here today. And everyone who would like to enter the lottery has to do so by filling out a pre-application. The pre-application form is the entry into the lottery. The pre-applications are available online, in person, here at 49 Fulton Street, or via RSS, or you can request a pre-application through the mail. So there are several ways to get a pre-application. We will be distributing pre-applications until Thursday, August 31st. If you are mailing in a pre-application, that mail must be postmarked no later than Thursday, August 31st in order to qualify for entry into the lottery. We have Spanish and Russian versions available for information purposes only, and only versions in English will be accepted. Again, the pre-applications will be accepted online, in person, or via mail. We have just this year started using our website for online submissions and requests for applications, and that has been a very robust response by the community. This pre-application process is from August 2nd through August 31st only. The lottery date is Thursday, September 7th at 10 a.m. here at St. Margaret's House, and everyone is welcome to observe. only 150 pre-applications will be picked to be added to the existing wait list. This is a HUD approved criteria. If you would like more information, you can email us at lottery@smhnyc.org, or you can go to our website, which is at smhnyc.org. I'm going to stop sharing, and if anybody has any questions, I am happy to answer them. Anybody have any questions?
I have a question. Claire, could you just kind of go over again the value of the apartment and what a qualified accepted person would actually pay that percentage? So the value is not necessarily what they would pay, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct, under most circumstances. So if HUD values the apartment, for example, at $3,600, what that means is the person who is qualified to live there under the threshold. And I should also say, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this, and it is not in my presentation, that we are a property that serves seniors, older adults, 62 years of age and older, and or disabled persons over the age of 18. And I can't believe that that was not on that and any of those slides, but that is a really important point. So you qualify by age and you qualify by income. But say if you qualify by income and we calculate your monthly rent to be $300 a month. If the value of the apartment is as set by HUD is at $3,600 and you pay $300, then the difference of $3,200 is what the government subsidizes us, St. Margaret's House, to run the property. So the resident only pays no more than 30% of their annual gross income every month.
Yeah.
So that's a really important point. Thank you, Julie. So the value of the apartment. So for example, there are some times and some occasions where something happens and someone, doesn't qualify under the income guidelines anymore, but for some reason they still want to live here, then they would pay the full market rent. It doesn't happen like ever, but it could happen. And that's why we always let people know what the market value as set by HUD is.
Message about your prescription.
So
Press 1 to continue.
thank you for that question.
This is Marjorie. Press 1 to hear an important update. Your prescriptions are ready for pickup.
Margie, you want to mute?
Margie, please mute.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Margie's got to pick up her prescriptions, which is always. Are there any other questions? Margaret, if you could unmute yourself.
I muted because they're banging doing the work that you said was done at your place right now outside my apartment. So they're banging. And for a person to be deemed handicapped, is there special paperwork that goes with that? I'm talking about for a younger person that has been classified as handicapped but has no paperwork on that.
If someone indicates that they need the features of a mobility impaired unit, we will get verification from their physician.
If it's mentally impaired?
We will still need to, if mentally impaired would not necessarily qualify for mobility impaired unit. So I would say that we would not seek a physician's verification of that.
Yeah, okay. I'm just wondering how you would verify something like that, on a younger person.
Yeah, I think that's a challenge. Because we accept folks over the age of 18 with mobility impairments, they may not be eligible to live here as opposed to another Section 8 property.
Yeah, okay. All right, could you just repeat your websites again, where you can get, you said
Sure.
lottery. Yeah, lottery at SMH.
NYC.
Claire, can you just put it in the chat too? So people.
Sure, let me just do that. Yikes, you guys are challenging my my
If
Zoom
you want to tell me, I'll
here.
put it in the chat. I mean, whatever you want.
I've got it here, www.smh, like St. Margaret's House, nyc.org. And the email, if you have email, if you need to email questions or you would like a pre-application and you want to request it via email, you can also do that at lottery@smhnyc.org.
Oh, okay, thank you.
And that will get you a very prompt response. Or you can mail in a request, or you can stop by and pick up a pre-application. There are many different ways to get one. And this goes for yourselves, or also, again, anyone that you might know who needs a an apartment.
Somebody wanted to come see an apartment. Can they do that to see what the apartments are like?
We do not offer tours.
Okay.
But on our website, we do have some photographs
Right.
of the units. Yeah. We're situated such that if you can picture this, half of the east side of our building faces the Brooklyn Bridge, and the west side of our building faces the former World Trade Center. So that's what folks are looking at when they're in one of our units.
Hmm.
It's
Claire,
actually
if
a really nice location.
Claire, if somebody stopped by, they could see the common areas downstairs, yes?
For sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
not go upstairs, but they could view the common areas, okay.
Yes. Yes. We are under construction, as I say, but we do have a common areas that are not impacted by the construction. So we would welcome anybody to take a look at the general feel of the space, if you will.
Are the units all single studio apartments, or are there one bedrooms, or what is the configuration of the units?
We do not have any studios. All of our units are either 1 or 2 bedrooms, the majority being 1 bedroom. They are fully furnished with a refrigerator, a stove, no dishwasher, but they do have a full-size refrigerator and a gas stove.
And are laundry facilities on each floor? How do they work that?
Laundry facilities are on the 2nd floor. They're cash operated at this point. We're looking to go to a card system, but they are cash operated. And we also provide at least 2 air conditioners in every unit. If it's a 2-bedroom unit, they have 3 air conditioners. If it's a 1-bedroom unit, they have 2 air conditioners.
And are there common outdoor spaces?
Yes, we have 2 different common outdoor spaces, and we have a very large atrium, which is also serves as a common area.
And do you have an accessible, let's say, I guess, what am I saying? Do you have like an association in terms of having the ability to see help if as needed in terms of, I guess, mental or financial or things like that?
We do have a service coordinator on staff who is a qualified social worker and can assist people with a wide variety of things, including access to benefits, Medicare, Medicaid, SNAP, how to turn get your electricity turned on with Con Ed. She does a wide variety of things. And she also helps in terms of when someone may be, for example, hospitalized, she would be in contact with family and so forth to follow up and see how things are going. And she develops relationships with many of the residents to help them in whatever capacity they need.
And do you have a senior center on board, or do you have senior centers close by in the area?
We do not have a senior center here on site, but we do have a senior center right around the corner from us on Gold Street.
And
which
do you,
many of our residents go to. Yeah.
do you pay for the electricity in the building, or is that included in the rent?
We pay for gas and hot water, and the resident pays for their electricity. Each unit is metered separately for electricity.
Bernice has a question, Claire.
Sure.
Just speak up. Yeah.
Yes, in general, what are the odds of one's application being picked?
Good point.
Good point, Bernice.
Good point.
Yes, that's a great question. The odd at this point, there's no way of me to know what the odds are because we are right in the middle of accepting entries to the lottery. I can tell you that it's always really difficult for me because the number of people that enter the lottery far exceeds what we can offer. And it really highlights the desperate need for affordable housing that we have here in the city. So I would say that if for any reason you or someone that you know is looking for housing, to just enter the lottery, because why not? You can't be, you can't win it if you're not in it, right? So I would highly recommend, if it's something that you or someone that you know is interested in, to just go ahead and fill out a very simple 2-pager pre-application form and see where it goes. If you get picked, we will contact you and ask for more extensive information with like a 12 or 13-page real application. This is just to enter the lottery, and we do not pre-screen our pre-applications. So we just take them as they come and put them in the pile, as it were.
I have another question. Can an individual ask for a 2-bedroom apartment when it's only one individual?
We cannot overhouse someone. So, but if a single individual has, for example, 24-hour care, then they would be eligible for a 2-bedroom. HUD does not want us to overhouse.
Okay, is there a fee attached with this lottery? Does someone have to pay an application fee? No.
Gosh, wouldn't that be something we could? That would really, let's not suggest that to HUD. No, the pre-applications.
Well, that would eliminate a lot of applications. I mean,
So, yeah, no, the pre-applications, if you go online, you can download it or you can fill it out online. Or if you get one, you can make copies of them. RSS has them available and can make copies if you need them.
And Claire, have you shared the PowerPoint with Selena here? Or okay, so we have it.
Yeah.
So we could forward it on to somebody, yes, if we wanted to.
Yeah, I don't know that I've actually shared it specifically with Selena, but I can certainly do that, Selena, today, and just make sure you have it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I can help anybody who needs the applications, or if you need help filling it out, I have no problem. But it needs to be submitted by August 31st. Right, okay.
Yeah, that's a hard deadline. At the end of the day, on August 31st, it will be removed from our website, I believe at 11:59 p.m. on August 31st. So Selena, if I could suggest, if you're going to fill out for someone who is a client or a member of RSS, you could actually just fill it out online without downloading and, doing it longhand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have no problem helping anybody.
I'm sorry, I came in late.
Hi.
I came in late, and unfortunately, I don't know where the development is located.
Sure.
Oh, it's in Manhattan, but
Yes, we're kind of really far from RSS. We're on the way on the other side of New York City. We are located near the South Street Seaport at 49 Fulton Street. So South Street Seaport is literally I don't know, a minute away when I walk out my door here. That's where we are. We're really near the financial district and near the World Trade Center Oculus area. that's where we are.
And how many units are available? Will be
We have,
available?
we have 249 units. Currently, what we're doing is we're doing a lottery to add to our wait list. So we have roughly 40, maybe a little bit less now on our wait list. So all of the pre-applications that we pick during the lottery will be added to the bottom, if you will, of that wait list.
Okay.
And the last time we did a lottery was 2017. We turn over approximately 20 units a year, give or take. I mean, that's the reality of it. I would say, I know it sounds really awful, but I would say that many affordable housing communities in New York are taking or have wait lists of thousands. So, you know, we feel that we're being a little bit more compassionate than most by keeping our wait list short.
Any
Any
other-
If you think of anything after our call, you could, Julie and the folks at RSS know how to reach me, but also you can go to the lottery at smhnyc.org and or go to our website and look at our frequently asked questions to see if they might answer some of the questions that you haven't thought of yet, but might in the next day or so.
Thank you so much, Claire.
Claire.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Claire.
Thanks,
gotta-
everybody.
Gotta be in it to win it, so.
Gotta be in it to win it. That's it.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thanks a
Have
lot.
fun. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Great.